Welcome to What's in the Box. I just wanted to take a moment of your time today to share with you my Young Living Purple Box delivery for the month. I like the fact that I can shop from home, shop in my jammies, shop while I'm on my lunch break, and everything is delivered to my door or to my desk at work, depending on where I am for the day. This box was delivered to me yesterday at work. Between sport and work, I've not really had a chance to sit down and take a look in the box until now, although I did take a little sneaky peek this morning at two of the new products we've introduced into our homes for the shower, that being the Kids Sense shampoo and the Copaiba and vanilla conditioner. I was really excited to try these. I've been having a little bit of issues with my scalp, just a little bit of irritation, whether that's hormones or whether that's the weather. I'm not 100% sure, but I thought, why not take the chance and the opportunity to change up some products for more natural products. Very citrusy smell, so I can see why the kids would like it. It's got lemon and grapefruit and tangerine and chamomile, which is a very soothing smell on its own. So you've got the uplifting citrus, and then you've got the calming of the chamomile. It's a really actually beautiful smell. I did try this one this morning. Very, very citrusy. It's very fresh. Don't need a whole lot. I did try a pea size, found that wasn't quite enough, so I went to a squirt about the size of a 5-cent piece, and that one felt really nice. It gave me a really good lather and it smelt amazing. I always like to wash my hair twice, and then I'll always follow it up with conditioner. Copaiba and vanilla conditioner. Now, I'm still not 100% sure what I think of this one yet. I love the product and I love how my hair feels now. But there's just something in the smell. It reminds me a lot of Stress Away, which is the vanilla and the lime. But this it's very calming. It's very soothing. It's got an interesting smell. It reminds me very much of the Mirror hair oil. Has lavender in it. It's lime, rosemary, and I believe there might be geranium in there as well. They all have beautiful properties. I only used this for the first time this morning. My daughter used both these products this morning. She loves them. So I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep persisting with this one. If I can get past the smell, I think it might actually be the vanilla, because vanilla is not an essential oil. It is an absolute. I'm going to see how I go with this one. What else is in the box? I did replace one of my favorites, the good old Thieves foaming hand wash. Now I will hack this into thirds, and we will actually get 3 bottles out of this one for the price of one. That's pretty good. Who doesn't love a bargain and a hack? Obviously it comes with its own foaming pump. I am trying to be really, really good and look after my eyes, so we are always keeping Illuminize in the fridge now. 30 capsules, that's 30 days worth. I don't like running out. I also got a few oils, replaced a few of my oils this month. In here I have got Sarah. This was one of the first oils where I had a real wow moment. I still don't believe it sometimes, but Sarah was an amazing support for my daughter a few years ago. She was struggling with a few emotions. We didn't know exactly what was going on until she'd opened up to me, and I reached out to my members, asked for their support, and they had mentioned try Sarah, which is really good for emotional release. Oh wow. Sorry about that. Really good for emotional release and support. So I did like a little mini raindrop on her 5 drops down her spine every night and a drop in her belly button for about 2.5, 3 weeks, until we felt we had shifted the blockage that was hindering her emotionally. We have not had any issues since. I was really blown away by it. So much so that it has become one of my favorite little bottles of oil. I also replaced frankincense this month. I like to use this in my makeup remover, my makeup removal wipes, and I also like to put just a drop or 2 drops on my palms and over my face every night before I go to bed, just to give my skin a little bit of support while I'm asleep. So while I'm asleep, the oils are working. Northern Lights Black Spruce is one of my favorite oils that I like diffusing at night. I like to blend this with lavender and cedarwood, or peace and calming, or lang lang. I find it's a very sprucey, it's a very fresh, beautiful smell. One I haven't actually had on my shelf for a while, and I have been missing it. I tend to go through stages where I'll hit one oil up really, really hard. Like I will just, all the time, I'll just smash that oil until I run out, and then I'm devoed. So I have been without this one for a little while, but it's back, baby. I also replaced my Sleek Essence. Now I found the taste of this one quite interesting to begin with until I got used to it. It's a blend of a few citrus oils, and it is naturally sweetened with stevia, but I really enjoyed this in my water. Took me a little while to get used to it, but when I found, once I was working from home and I was drinking 2 or 3 liters a day, I was adding some Sleek to my water just to give it that little bit of extra zing and taste, and I was actually going through my water a whole lot quicker. And I found the stevia in it, the natural sweetener. It was actually curbing my want to go and hit up the sweets in the cupboards while I was home. Now, when you're working at home, you know how instantly accessible all that sweet naughty food is. I actually wasn't looking for it, thanks to Sleek. Lemon, grapefruit, I believe tangerine or orange in there as well. But it's actually, I like it. I've missed this. I will decant half of this one into an older Sleek bottle, and I'll actually leave half of it on my desk at work. So I have got Sleek at home or in my handbag and Sleek at work. I don't want to be without this one. I really like the way I felt when I was using it also. And one for my friends out there are these little peace and calming sachets. Now there's 10 samples in here. So these are like little gold. They're like little packets of gold. This was probably my second wow oil. I had seen and heard some pretty amazing things with peace and calming. I had been at kid expos with team members, and we'd heard some pretty amazing stories from some mums that had stopped by the stand and some mums that I'd spoken to, followed up with after the event. But it wasn't until I had an incident just out across the road here with a young mum and her pardon me, her boy, that it really spun me out. Now, I do know this family, and there was a little bit of commotion out in the street. People had stopped to make sure she was okay. People had pulled over. This young child, the poor thing, he was going into meltdown mode. There was nothing mum could do that was consoling him. I ran out across the road to make sure she was okay, because I could see he was getting reasonably physical with her. And so I raced back inside and I grabbed 2 green bottles. One was Gentle Baby and the other one was actually Peace and Calming. I threw both under her nose and she automatically picked one of them. That was the one that we dropped onto our hands and onto the back of his neck and his crown. And the part that absolutely blew me away, this child, within about 10 seconds, 10-15 seconds, ended up just sitting on the floor playing footsies with me, and which he thought was hilarious because I didn't have any shoes on. Now, to see the state of this child when I first saw him, I was blown away that within not even half a minute, he was on the floor and he was calm. And I actually did question the mum, and I went, was he on his way down? And she went, no, he was ramping. He was ramping even higher. So I kind of sat there with him. I was blown away as well. And it was all just because of 3 or 4 drops of peace and calming. Again, I've heard many wow stories, and you don't believe them until you see them or you've experienced them yourself. Peace and calming and Sarah are my wows. The power of plants. Experience the pop. It's actually really phenomenal. Also on my delivery this month, because I can't even remember how much I spent, but I obviously hit the markers. I received 3 freebies. The Aroma Bright Thieves Infused Toothpaste with peppermint and spearmint essential oils. A 5 ml Stress Away, which is actually really funny because we were talking about Stress Away earlier on in the Copaiba and Vanilla Shampoo. This very much reminds me of the conditioner, or the conditioner very much reminds me of the Stress Away oil. Those that know me, I'm still not a huge fan of Stress Away. I'm not sold on this. Give me my peace and calming any day. But the coolest little thing that I received this month, along with the Stress Away oils, were these really cute little oil bottle holders. I'm going to open these up for you. How cute are these? With the little clips on them. So we can pop our bottle of oil into the holder. Oh, I actually didn't even look, I just grabbed the green. Stress Away clipped on your bag or your oil of choice, and off you go. But what a neat little idea for the kids. This would be something I think would actually be a really great seller. I have seen hand purifier cases that are exactly the same thing. They hang upside down from your bag. Absolutely brilliant. But I just wanted to show you my order this month and my freebies. I'm really happy with my freebies. I'm over the moon to be replacing some favorites, and I'm excited to be trying my new products as well. If any of these have sparked your interest, if you'd like to know more, please reach out. I'm on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and I also have a website, www.myyl.com/RETROils. Have a great afternoon, have a great evening. If the kids have got sport, go kids. And I will talk to you again soon. Bye.